Tyler Perry isn't just a name, he's a brand. He built a billion-dollar empire telling stories about overcoming trauma and finding faith. His movies have made billions. He owns one of the biggest film studios on the continent, and his name is synonymous with family-friendly storytelling that millions have embraced. But now, a shocking $77 million lawsuit packed with scandalous allegations is aiming to make Perry's own life his most dramatic story yet. But is it a genuine story of justice or a carefully calculated cash grab? This isn't just about one lawsuit. It's about a potential pattern of litigation, a major Hollywood studio caught in the crossfire, and whether the good guy image Perry has carefully built for decades is about to be brought down by opportunistic accusers. The second major claim drop in late December 2025. Actor Mario Rodriguez filed a massive $77 million lawsuit in California. The suit levels a series of accusations against the media mogul, including unwanted sexual advances, sexual battery, and assault over several years, all culminating in a demand for a life-changing payout. According to the lawsuit, the story began in 2014 when a trainer allegedly told Rodriguez that Tyler Perry wanted his number to discuss a potential acting role. Perry reportedly told Rodriguez, "I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner," before Rodriguez was cast in the 2016 film Boo, A Medea Halloween. The lawsuit alleges that after Rodriguez got the part, he was invited to Perry's LA home, where the plaintiff claims things took a dark turn. The complaint details several alleged incidents between 2016 and 2019. In one, Perry is accused of placing Rodriguez's hand on his private area. In another, he allegedly tried to remove the actor's pants, telling him to let it happen. Rodriguez claims he had to physically struggle to get away. The lawsuit also claims Perry would say things like, "If you were to just be with me, I would take care of you," and that on several occasions, Perry gave Rodriguez $5,000 in cash after these alleged encounters. The suit is seeking at least $77 million for sexual assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Perry's legal team has hit back hard. His attorney, Alex Spiro, dismissed the lawsuit as another failed money grab, pointing out that Rodriguez is represented by the same lawyer as a previous accuser. These graphic yet convenient allegations have certainly sent a ripple through Hollywood. But this story is bigger than just one man's word against another's. The lawsuit also attempts to pull a major Hollywood player into the ring, Lionsgate, the studio that distributed Boo, A Medea Halloween. The complaint accuses the powerful studio of turning a blind eye, alleging that Lionsgate had actual knowledge of unlawful conduct and the ability to intervene, but failed to act. As of late December 2025, Lionsgate had not publicly responded to requests for comment. Naming a deep-pocketed studio like Lionsgate raises the financial stakes significantly. It's a legal tactic designed to question corporate responsibility. What duty does a studio have to police actors on its productions, especially when dealing with a titan like Perry? This part of the lawsuit shifts the focus from one man's alleged actions to the culture of an entire industry, opening a debate on whether business incentives lead studios to look the other way. It's a legal theory called secondary liability, and if the plaintiffs can make it stick, it could completely change how studios handle their relationships with major creators. And here's where things get even more complicated for Perry, because this isn't a one-off demand for money. Interestingly, Rodriguez's lawsuit states he was motivated to come forward after seeing news of a separate, high-profile case filed just months earlier in June 2025. That first lawsuit was filed by actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of Perry's BET series Asterisk, The Oval Asterisk. Dixon sued Perry for a staggering $260 million, alleging a sustained pattern of sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation at work from 2020 to 2024. Dixon's complaint accused Perry of creating a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic by trading career opportunities for sexual favors. The allegations from Dixon are deeply troubling. He claims Perry would relentlessly question him about his sex life and make suggestive comments. The lawsuit alleges the harassment escalated to sexual assault on multiple occasions, including an instance where Perry allegedly forcibly pulled off Mr. Dixon's clothing, groped his buttocks, and attempted to force himself on Dixon. Dixon also claimed that if he didn't play along with the sexual comments, Perry made it clear his character on the show would die. Perry's legal team called Dixon's claims fabricated and part of a scam to extort him. Taken together, the two lawsuits, filed by two different actors who happen to be represented by the same lawyer, start to look less like isolated incidents and more like a coordinated legal strategy. This is what makes the situation so dangerous for Perry. It's no longer just one man's word against his. It's a narrative backed by two multi-million-dollar lawsuits that suggests a calculated effort to profit from a story of professional coercion. So what does all this mean for Perry's future? We're about to break down the legal battle and what's at stake for his entire empire. But before we do, if you want to keep up with this story as it unfolds, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next. What happens now legally? It's important to remember these are civil lawsuits, not criminal trials. This means the accusers don't have to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. Instead, the plaintiffs, Rodriguez and Dixon, only have to prove it's more likely than not that their claims are true, a much lower bar that can encourage high-dollar lawsuits. We can expect Perry's legal team to continue its aggressive defense, having already called the claims baseless money grabs. In the Dixon case, they've already filed motions to dismiss, challenging the case on procedural grounds before even getting to the evidence, a common tactic in high-profile lawsuits. The next phase is discovery, where both sides start digging for evidence. This is where text messages, emails, and witness accounts become absolutely critical. Rodriguez's lawyer claims to have text exchanges that support the case, while Perry's team has provided no evidence to back up their assertion that messages in Dixon's complaint were fabricated. These cases are incredibly complex and can drag on for months, if not years. Many end in confidential settlements, but the damage isn't just legal, it's to his reputation. And for an empire built entirely on a specific public image, creating that kind of damage might be the entire point. For Tyler Perry, the stakes are astronomical. This is a man who isn't just a filmmaker. He's a brand, a cultural icon, and the owner of the massive Atlanta studio that bears his name. His entire legacy is built on the carefully crafted image of a self-made man who champions stories of morality and redemption. Allegations like these, whether true or not, force a tough question. Can we separate the art from the artist? The contrast between Perry's public brand and these accusations is jarring. His movies often focus on themes of overcoming abuse and finding strength in faith. Now, he's being accused of committing the very kind of harm his stories condemn. This is the clash that could lead to his cancellation. The fallout could poison every part of his empire, which may be the accuser's goal. Will distributors like Lionsgate or streamers like Netflix continue to stand by him? Will actors feel safe working at his studio? And will his loyal audience, who have long seen him as a moral compass, finally turn away? For an empire so deeply tied to the public's perception of its creator, a loss of trust is a loss of everything. The brand is the man, and if the man's reputation is shattered, the brand could crumble with it. While the wheels of justice turn slowly, the court of public opinion moves at lightning speed. As you'd expect, the reactions are deeply divided. Many are demanding accountability, seeing the accuser's claims as part of the wider Me Too movement to hold powerful men responsible. On the other side, longtime fans and supporters are calling for due process, warning against cancel culture and trial by media. They point to Perry's massive contributions as a pioneering Black filmmaker and argue he should be presumed innocent until proven guilty. His lawyers have leaned into this, calling the lawsuit cynical ploys that play on stereotypes and are nothing more than a shakedown. But these suits highlight a bigger problem in the industry. When your next job depends on the goodwill of a few powerful gatekeepers, the system is ripe for these kinds of accusations. As Derek Dixon himself said in an interview about his lawsuit, "Everyone deserves to go to work and do their job without their boss trying to have sex with them." It's a powerful sentiment, but Perry's team insists it's being cynically used to mask a blatant money grab. This case, no matter the outcome, is forcing an uncomfortable conversation about power, consent, and accountability in an industry that has long protected its most powerful players. So here's where we stand. 2 massive lawsuits, a storm of shocking allegations, and a billion-dollar empire teetering on the edge. The cases against Tyler Perry combine claims of personal harm with accusations of corporate failure, threatening to unravel the legacy of one of Hollywood's most successful figures. This case isn't just about one man, it's a test for all of Hollywood. It forces us to ask, can the industry protect its most vulnerable while also protecting its most successful from calculated career-ending attacks? The answer could change everything. What's your take on all this? Can Tyler Perry's empire survive this legal onslaught? Is this a money grab smear? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaking up Hollywood.